Yo, so what's going on YouTube? Oh man. Okay, so for starters, I just got back from my graveyard shift tonight or earlier, late, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, I just got back from my graveyard shift. I've been at work since 10:30. I just got back. It's about what 6:44 right now. So yeah, long fucking night. Now I usually work at the gym at about from 6 p.m. to 10:30, go home, or I'll work like 2 to 7 or 2:15 to 10:30. I'm always there in the day. And today was the first day I had to do graveyard, and I have to do graveyard tomorrow as well. But holy fuck, dude. Graveyard, fucking graveyard. I mean, the saying's true. Freaks come out at night, all right? They really come out at night. The fucking craziest people, like, okay, so when I graveyard at the gym, it's like, you're basically just sitting there for 7.5 hours and you're not doing anything. They let you go on your phone, they let you go on the computer or whatever, because what the fuck else are you supposed to do at the gym? There's nothing else to do that amount of time, and that at that time of the day. So there's a couple people that come in the gym, they work out. I used to actually go to the gym that late to work out because no one's on the machines, and pretty much everything is up for you to take or up for you to work out with. But today, oh my god. Well, first of all, some kid came in today. He's 21. He's around my age, and he comes in and he's like, dude, you got a charger? You got a charger, man? You got a charger? And I was like, we don't have any chargers, because I was like, I don't want to fucking be bothered, dude. I want to just get this shit done and go home. But he was like, oh, you got a charger? So me, Chaos, the fucking nice one, was like, yeah, let me, we don't have any chargers, but I'll look for you. I find out that we had a charger, which was my charger because I brought it from my house, so I made sure my phone wouldn't die. But I was like, okay, let's see if this works. If it works, I'll let him use it. I plug his phone in, it starts working. He starts telling about his whole fucking life story about, his, oh yeah, my mom kicked me out of my house right now, and she won't give me my social security check. I get like $850, and she only gives me like $200, blah, blah, blah. I'm the only one in the family that's not from the same dad, da, 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 all this stuff. And I was like, bro, like, I was like humoring him. I was like, okay, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Just, hearing him out, whatever. And this dude keeps going, and he keeps going, and he keeps going, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I can call someone. He starts asking people around in the gym if they can give him a ride. And I was like, in my head, I was like, not one fucking person in here is gonna give you a ride, dude. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. What do you think? You really think anyone here is gonna give you a ride to wherever you need to go? And then I tell him, like, dude, no one's gonna give you a ride. I'm being honest with him. Like, no one's gonna give you a ride. Just let your phone charge and call somebody up. I'm pretty sure you got some girls to call up. Call them up, see if they'll come pick you up. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna do that. So he calls these girls up. He calls this fucking one of these girls up. And then he's like, man, she won't pick me up unless I let her suck my dick, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? Then why don't you just let her? Like, what the fuck's the problem? He was like, man, because she's a tomboy. If I let her do that, man, it's like a boy's doming me up, man. I was like, what? The fuck are you talking about, dude? And I was like, dude, just fucking do that. He was like, man, I don't think it's right, man. I don't think it's right because she's going to dome me up, and then I'm going to go to my girl's house, and then I'm going to get some from her. And I was like, this sounds like a win-win situation right now. I don't know what your problem is. Like, seriously, dude? You could do that, get the first one out the way, then go with the other one and start messing with that one all night. Like, what's your problem, bro? You're fucking, it's a win-win situation. You're pretty stupid if you don't take advantage of that. So I convinced him to go in and he's like, oh, bro, you're like a pimp, bro. You know what's up, all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up and just go, just go. Just go. I don't care. But he's about to leave. He's kicking it or whatever. And then this other dude comes in. Fucking bummy ass dude comes in. He's like, hey, can I use the bathroom? And me being the nice guy, I'm not supposed to let people use the bathroom if they're not a member. So me being the nice dude, I was like, you know what? I'll let you use the restroom. He's like, I'm gonna be straight up with you, man. I'm a bum. I'm homeless right now. Do you guys have anything to eat? I was like, fuck no, we don't have anything to eat. First of all, if I had something to eat, I'd save it for myself. I'm here for fucking 7.5 hours. What the hell makes you think I'm gonna give you my food? So that's what I'm thinking in my head. And I'm like, to him, I'm like, no, we don't have anything to eat. I can't open any of the damn things. I can open them, but I was like, I'm not gonna open them because the register's closed, and you don't have any money anyways to buy anything, so you can't have anything. But I was like, no, we don't have any food, blah blah blah. The dude that was there was like, yeah, man, I'm waiting for me to get picked up. I was like, yeah, so you need to hurry the fuck up. So the guy goes to the restroom, and he's there for a minute. So I'm like, oh my god, where the fuck is this dude? But one of my friends, one of my girls, I don't want to say one of my girls, but one of my friends, she asked me if I'm hungry, so she goes and gets me food. And she brings it to me, and I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I'm not gonna be able to eat." Like, I got there at 10:30, and I haven't ate since around like 8:30. So I'm hungry as shit, you know. I'm really hungry. And the girl brings me food. She brings me some Mexican food. I'm actually surprised she was able to get me Mexican food at 3:13 in the morning, you know, because it's like, what the hell? But she got me some food, and I'm eating it. You know, I take like 2 bites, and I'm like. The guy's like, I'm thinking about the fucking bum. I'm like, man, I'm eating this food right now, and this dude's hungry. You know, this dude's hungry right now. So, I stop eating the food, and the dude that's there waiting for his ride is like, hey, I'm gonna go get the bum. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know where he's at. So he goes and gets him, and he brings him back, and I'm like, hey, man, just here, take this food. So the bum starts eating the food, and he didn't even fucking say thank you, the little fuck. And he starts eating the food, and, I noticed this motherfucker starts talking to himself. I shit you not, this guy starts talking to himself. He starts mumbling shit to himself, looking to his left side like someone's there talking to himself. So I'm like, oh my fucking god, what did I just get into? So he's talking to himself, and I'm looking like, oh fuck, dude, I'm kind of hoping this guy doesn't leave. the guy that's waiting for his ride, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker doesn't leave actually. So me and the dude that's waiting for his ride, we're still talking or whatever. And the bum slaps his hand on the table. He goes, and I'm as you can tell by now, this dude's not all there, you know? So I'm tripping like, what the fuck, dude? And I look at him, and the guy that's waiting for his ride, I think his name was Rob. So Rob looks at him, and he's like, hey, yo, what's wrong with you? And then the bum goes, oh, I bit my lip. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't bitch that much, and I bite my lip. I just say like, oh fuck, this motherfucker was throwing a tantrum. Like, he was really mad that he bit his lip. And the Rob didn't understand what he said, but I heard him, and I was like, oh, he bit his lip. And the dudes, guys, I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into. Like, this guy kept talking to himself, and then Rob ends up leaving. He gets a ride, and he's like, oh, thanks, man, blah blah blah, God bless you, did all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool, that's what's up. And the motherfucker, the bum, I tell him like, okay, you can stay here until 6 o'clock when I gotta leave, because no one else is gonna let you stay here. So he ends up staying there, blah blah blah, and I have to leave. And I wake him up like, bro, let's go, you gotta go before the managers get here. And then he's like, oh, okay, I gotta use restroom. And I'm like, no, you can't. And he's like, come on, man, I gotta go. And and I'm like, all right, you know what? Whatever. Okay, so let's go. So midway of us going there, I think of something like, oh, fuck. Okay, maybe I can get him out here. And I'm like, oh, they're cleaning the restroom right now. You can't go. And he's like, oh, come on, man, gotta go. And I was like, what do you have to do? He was like, both. And I was like, fuck, man, shit. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So I go in there, and I'm waiting in there for like 10, 15 minutes, because I can't let him stay in there, because I get the feeling that he's going to stay in the damn gym if I leave. So I'm waiting in there for him to get out, and then he goes to the bathroom, dude, and I'm like, it's like been like 5-10 minutes, and I'm like, come on, we have to go. Like, I shit you not. I'm like, dude, we have to go. Hurry the fuck up. And then he's like, okay, give me a second. And then he's like, okay, blah blah blah. I'll be out soon. And then it's like 5 more minutes past, and I'm like, come on, we have to go. I want to go home. Like, let's go. And he's okay, and he takes like 3 more minutes, and then he gets up. I walk him outside the building. I'm like, all right, let's go. And then the girl for the morning, she's there, and she's like, what happened? So I explained to her what happened, blah blah blah. She's like, oh, you're so nice, Carlos, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And the dude comes back in, and then I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And he's like, I can't go, man. I'm tired. And I was like, no, you have to go. Like, this is where I draw the line. I was like, all right, enough being fucking Mr. Nice Guy. And I was like, bro, you gotta go. You gotta go right now. And he's like, no, man, come on. I'm tired. I'm lost. I don't even know where I am. And I was like, get the fuck out. Like, I was like, dude, no, it doesn't matter. You have to go. Like, they're gonna call the cops on you, and you don't want that shit. And he's like, come on, man. I'm tired, man. I don't know where I am. I'm lost. And I'm like, I don't give a like. In my head, I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck. All right, you need to go. Like, you really need to go. I don't mean to be mean, but I was like, I was being nice to you. I let you stay here until 6 until I had to leave, because I didn't want you out there at night. But I was like, you need to go now. You need to go. And he's like, how you get to Florida Road? And I was like, I made up some shit like, go down the street. Keep going down there, and then you'll end up at the street. You don't give up, keep going down there. So he ends up going down, like, he's like to Lucky's. And I was like, I know that was a liquor store. So I was like, yeah, I go to Lucky's, whatever. I was just there the other day. I had to get a lotto ticket. Like, I was making up everything I could fucking possibly think of. And he was like, oh, you sure? And I was like, yes, I'm sure. Now go. You have to go. And he was like, okay. So he walks fucking away and he goes, and I'm like, fuck. Oh my God, I never want to work graveyard again, but I have to do it fucking tomorrow. And if this motherfucker comes in tomorrow, oh my God, dude. I don't know what I'm going to do if he comes in tomorrow. I'm going to just tell him, just get the fuck out of here.